All right, I think we might have a semi-decent setup here, but I can make this a little bit tighter, I think, for the camera. How's everyone doing? What's up, my nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? There's a three. I forget which one is for which. Let's see if we do this. So I've played a few games of Legends of Novus already, and I really, really dig this. If you're not familiar with it, it is a world exploration style game, fantasy based, after this destructive force has ripped through the world of Novus. And now, well, things are different. So there's a bunch of classes that are all very familiar to us fantasy fans. And the idea was incorporating into this with the classes of these what basic dungeon. What second edition called kits, and then prestige classes in third edition that you can advance into these advanced classes. So I have not yet run Jotun the Half-Orc Barbarian. I want to give Muscles here a try. He can only advance to one class, and that is the Zealot. I believe this was a part of the Kickstarter. Whether I can't remember if it was a backer bonus or a stretch goal. I can't remember this, and I know the Bard was as well. Who I almost chose, but I decided to just go like old school powerhouse here, and see what I could do with that. So what do you think of the board on camera? All right, that's pretty darn good, I think. You get a little tighter there? Not really. Not really. Okay. Now, there is one last thing that I would like to do for the setup, and that is the fact that I have my 10 gold, 2 fivers, and now what I get to do is I get 1 reward card and 1 adventure card. So here go the adventure cards. As you can see, there are a lot that comes with the base game. And that's all this is just the base game. I mean, I myself am eagerly awaiting announcement of some sort of expansions for Legends of Novus. So I get an adventure card. And that card in my hand is Precise Strike. This is an action. Choose a player or creature to gain +5 combat for the turn. That's pretty awesome. So this is going in my hand. Leave that out here. And then a reward card. These up here are the big bosses. I got them all stacked up, but these little individual chits show where they are. Just to let you know. So the Half-Orc Barbarian starts off with a 4 in his combat. Oh, I had that backwards. There we go. Which is pretty darn nice. Okay. And I get 1 reward card. Oh, okay. Leather boots. Gives me +2 on my movement. And 1 for my combat rating. I could sell it for 5 gold. And it's a foot slot. So I have to wait until I can equip that. And that is not heavy armor. So the Barbarian is not allowed to use heavy armor. And it would say if it was. And anyway, if you know fantasy games, then you also know that leather boots or any type of leather armor is not heavy armor, right? We all know that. And I believe that was it, right, for the setup. Yeah. Now, normally the cards, aren't just laid out in front of you. I'm playing a one-player game, so I don't have to keep my hand secret from the other players. But I am playing a one-player game. Now, in the past, I have not always been the best in keeping track of the turns, which is what this is going to be used for right now in the solo game. because depending on how long the game takes will depend on if I win, lose, and if I get a title that's even worth it to mention. So if I can win this game within 15 turns, and I am titled truly a legend of Novus. While if I do it within 20 turns, then I'm simply a hero of Novus. 25, and I am a champion of Novus, and if the game exceeds 25 turns, I'm going to lose. Now, in order to win the game within those 15 to 25 turns, I'm going to have to defeat 3 quest creatures and complete 1 quest event. Okay. And last time, I forgot who it was that I used last time I played. It's been a while, but I think it was the spy, the thief, and I completely mismanaged my time in the game. So I want to make sure that I don't do that. I don't make the same mistake again. You know. Okay, so that's it for the setup. Everybody starts, unless something would say otherwise. We all start in Vase City. So the game is made up of 3 phases that like to stay blurry for some reason. Anyway, preparation phase into the adventure phase, and then the recovery phase. There's a bit of a similarity between the preparation and the recovery phase, but it's really important in the way that they fall during the course of the game, that you may need to have the ability to do something in the beginning and the end of your turn. In fact, they tend to go very fast sometimes. At least for me, if I don't have anything to do, I have my number of cards. There's nothing to I don't have enough gold to transfer over to XP. If really there's nothing to do, it's really just move adventure phase. At least it seemed in the past, and now I'm saying that is a good thing. It's very, very fun. So let's get things started. Let's get things started over here. Pull up a squeaky chair. Try not to bang the camera stand too much this time, and then try to keep an eye on any comments that may come in. So the Ultra and the Half Orc. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so preparation phase. You get to play any number of reward cards, play 1 adventure card, purchase 1 adventure card, or 1 reward card for 25 gold pieces, or place it in your hand. Okay, so reward card, the boots. So for the preparation phase, play any number of reward cards. So I'm going to place the boots right here because it matches the symbol. Boots matches. So now my combat is going to go up 1 for the boots, and I'm going to gain +2 on my movement rolls, as long as I have this in hand. This is an action event, so I'm going to be holding on to that. That gets held in my hand, and this gets to be played as an action during when combat is happening. This here, when I need it, is the location guide, and when I go to named locations, they have these really beautiful illustrations and write-ups of what happens and when it happens. Sometimes an event may happen when you first get there, sometimes when you explore, so you have to be very careful and read what's going on. Okay, so we are on turn 1. Preparation phase. There's nothing else I want to do. I don't have 25 gold pieces, so I can't purchase an adventure card, 1 adventure card, or a reward card. I don't have an event card to play. So that means I'm going to be moving on to phase 2, the adventure phase. So I can either travel or explore. Now, the Barbarian says, as I mentioned before, you can't equip heavy armor. Also, you cannot explore in-city locations. So this is an in-city location, Vase City. There's a little city symbol, as does like Nost. So places like this, I won't be able to I won't be able to check it out. So I will travel. So with travel, you may travel up to 2 map markers. Roll the travel die and complete your action. So I can travel up to 4 because I have +2 with the boots. So I'm looking for encounters. I'm looking for ways to get better equipment, which will raise up my combat stats. When my experience gets up to 10, I can flip this over to the Zealot advanced class. And even if I lose experience, it won't go away. I'll still be whatever class you choose, you still will be after you lose that. So let's roll the travel die. Oh, an adventure. The adventure symbol is rolled. But where was I going to? I need to go to places that I can try to explore. So that's places that are not cities. I can travel up to 4. And 1, 2, 3. You know what? I'm only going to move 2 spaces. I don't need that extra movement. So I want to take my time. I want to try to take on the Kragor Beast, and that has a combat value of 9. It'll get me 3 experience, and that's down over here. So I'm going to try to chill around this area here while I gain up enough power, enough combat to take the Kragor Beast. And that'll be one of the 3 down. Might as well start with the easiest. So I do get the adventure card, since that's what was rolled in the die. Encounter. If this card is revealed during the first card draw of an Explore phase, which it was not, you must face an encounter instead. An encounter event may only be played during the Explore phase of your turn as per the Explore rules. So this is going into my hand, and then if I need to play an adventure card, an event, which in the preparation phase, play 1 adventure card. An encounter event may only be played during the Explore phase. So that's the difference. That's the difference. I can only normally I can play them during preparation phase, but this one needs to be played during an encounter phase. I have a hand limit of 5, by the way. Easy to remember. Easy to remember. So now that the adventure phase is over, right? Because that was travel. Roll travel die, complete the action, and follow the location guide if applicable. So there's no location there. It's just a blank spot out in the wastes and mountainous areas. So that leaves us to the recovery phase. Play any number of reward cards. I have none. Play 1 adventure event card. I don't have 1 applicable to play. Sell rewards for gold pieces. I have nothing I want to sell. Exchange gold pieces for XP as per the chart. I have not enough to spend. I need a minimum of 50. Now I'm going to try not to buy XP until I have 150 gold, because that'll get me 5, which is awesome. I change to advanced class if you have 10 XP or not, and discard down. So yeah, the recovery phase, there's nothing right now at the moment for me to do during the recovery phase, which brings us back to the preparation phase. So this is now 2. I will explore the preparation phase. There's nothing for me to do. See, this is what I was talking about. I have no reward cards to play. I don't have an adventure card that I can play at the moment. And I don't have money to purchase an adventure card or a reward card. So moving right up to adventure phase. That's really how fast this whole thing goes. I'm telling you, this just flies right through. I want to explore while I'm here. If in an explore location, follow the location directions from the location guide. I am not. This is a blank, unnamed area in the barren wastes outside the mountains. For non-explore locations, the standard explore steps are as follows. Flip over the top card of the adventure deck. If it is an encounter card, discard it and battle the top card of the encounter deck. Otherwise, place card in your hand. 2, if you have not faced an encounter this turn, you may draw either an adventure card or a reward card, or you may instead play an encounter card from your hand. Okay, so flip over the top card of the adventure deck. Here we go with the adventure deck. Top card is an event, an encounter. If this card is revealed during the first card draw of the exploration phase, you must face an encounter instead. Yeah, that's us. Okay, so this is going in the discard. Taking the top card off of the encounter deck. Did I shuffle this? I don't know if I can't remember if I shuffled this at the beginning of the video. So let me just do, yes, I need that. Okay. Top card of the encounter deck. An oxen. An oxen. Okay, so the oxen will get me 2 experience. It has 5 bonus on its combat, which is what I have. This is a humanoid, and my barbarian ability gives me +2 against humanoid. So I have a 7. I have a bonus of 7. I have a 2-point bonus over our opposed D10 rolls. When you encounter the oxen, you may choose to discard it instead. If you do, a battle does not take place. Do not replace the oxen with another encounter card. The oxen are an enslaved race of humanoids that are used for farming and construction. So, if I'm getting the theme of this correctly, this is not a warrior. This is not a monster. This is a humanoid. It's an enslaved humanoid. He's probably working in this wasteland for some master somewhere. I'm going to discard it. Because Yotan is not a mindless rage killing machine. He has purpose for his rage. There's no purpose here. So even though I do need that, but see, that's the thing. Thematically, I should let him pass. Oh, but the grinding for XP, so I can become better and start taking these quests down. Oh, here's the dilemma. Because I have a time limit. If I didn't have a time limit, this would not be a question. But it is, because I do. Scheiße. Damn it, I'm going to let him pass. I know it's going to work against me. I know it's really going to work against me, but time-wise, I have to. Okay. I'm telling you the truth, if I didn't have a time limit, I'd slaughter him. I really would. This is a case of, I don't got time, baby. So that was it. Nothing else to do then on the adventure phase. Maybe he will tell the oxen people of the kindness of this half-orc. Okay. So now moving on to 3. This does go fast, folks. Nothing for my preparation phase. Surprise, surprise. So now I will move on to my adventure phase. This has already been investigated. I'm gonna travel. I'm only planning on traveling 1. I'm going to check out the Ice River, but I will have to roll regardless. Oh, I forgot what that was. How did I forget this? Has it been that long? That one damn symbol I forget? Oh, safe travels. You may move 1 additional. Oh, it was 1 additional. It wasn't the boot. I kind of thought it was the move, but I was like thinking to myself, oh, it should have the boot. It doesn't. So I could travel 1 more. So I could travel 3 this turn. 5, actually, with my boots on. Or, yeah. But I don't need to. I just want to go here to the Ice River. Done. Dun, dun. And now is when we go to the location guide, and it is alphabetical. So go over here. Ice flows. Ice river. I'm sorry. Ice river. Ice river. If you face an encounter on a turn in which you traveled to or past Ice River, you suffer a -2 combat to all combat rolls that turn. Slippery terrain, I'm guessing. The old slippery... Never mind. going old school that no one would probably remember. So it did not say that there is an encounter. It just said what happens if I have an encounter while going here, passing through here, coming from here. Which brings us to the recovery phase. And maybe I will play this encounter. Oh, okay. The encounter event could only be played during my explore. Glad I did not jump the gun on that. So then there's nothing else for me to do for recovery phase. So going into 4. Going into 4. Preparation phase, just like the previous recovery phase it just came from. Nothing I can or need to do. So now I will explore the Ice River. If an explore location, follow the location directions from the location guide, which I did. So there's no encounter in the explore location, which is why I didn't have one last turn. So now this turn I am exploring, so I will flip over the top card of the adventure deck. Ooh, an encounter. This card is revealed in the first card of the explore phase, which was you must face an encounter instead. Ooh, it's going to be at -2 for me. And I am at 4, 5, 6. That's 6. Starts with 4, boots +2. Ah! One of my cousins, so to speak. Now, the text on this says, if you have less than 8 experience, you suffer a -1 for this battle. It's worth 2 experience, and has a combat value of 3. The first new race to be seen in Novus. They emerged from the foothills of Torin. All right, I'm going to take this guy down because these relatives of his, he's not like them. That's what it says in the back of his card, though. All the characters have write-ups. So I have no problem taking on this murder machine called an Orc Warrior. So I'm at 6 combat -1 because my XP is below 8. So my 6 becomes a 5. I have a 2-point advantage over him. I'm going to play it big coming out of the guns, and I'm going to choose to give myself a 1-time +5 bonus, which means I am at a +10 to his +3. They are always yellow because they're cowards. You got 4, I got 8. There's nothing but a red misty paste painting the air in front of me after that combat encounter. Let me just check the combat card, make sure I did that right. I did check my modifiers. I checked his modifiers. I took my negative and my bonuses, which included the creature's special ability. I did not decide I wanted to escape the battle. I rolled an action die for myself and for my opponent. Combat modifiers were added to both sides. Normal combat like this is only a single round of combat. In a quest creature, there's the best of 3 rounds. And then win or lose. Okay, so I did win. And as you see, I'm going to get 2 experience, knocking me up to 5, halfway to my advanced class, plus 10 gold pieces, so I'm up to 20. I'll take that as a 10 spot. I have 2 5s already. There's some 10s in here. Okay, that was pretty cool. Nice first combat. Oh, also experience points will add to combat. I got to remember that. 0 to 2 is plus 0. 3 to 5, which I was in, I forgot to add my plus 1 to that, is plus 1 to my combat value. So my combat value is 7. Maybe I wasted that card, but I wanted to start strong. Okay, now the recovery phase. There was no card reward with that. Oh, yes, there was. Yes, there was. So I missed that. There's a reward card. Did I shuffle these on? I think I did because I had a take from it, right? I think I shuffled at the beginning of the game, but just to make sure. Everything above board, so to speak. So my reward for that is Trickster's Coins. When you sell a reward, you gain plus 5 gold. If it's magic, you gain plus 10. You may sell this when it is equipped. You may sell this when it is equipped for 25 gold pieces. Oh. Okay. So I can has the equip slot, which shows it's these 2, and it can only be used. Oh, what's that? Oh, wait, that's rogue. That's thief. So it can only be used by a thief. So I'm not going to be able to equip it and sell it for 25. But that's pretty cool. It'll give 5 extra to something I sell. Or just sell it for the flat 5 that's listed right here. Always make sure you check the icons of everything. All right, so for this character, that was as a reward. Now on to 5. We have 10 left. All right, just move the 1 spot. See what happens. Oh, we got a reward. A reward, that treasure showing. Oh, nice. Leather armor. More leather armor. If you are a thief class, you gain an additional plus 1, which I'm not. I can put this here and gain an extra 1 in my combat value, knocking it up to 8. And, yeah, good. Now I need to find a fight. That's what I need, especially with a humanoid. But that is a travel phase. Brings us to recovery phase. I can't equip this. I have nothing to equip. That went fast. Nothing with the preparation phase. Let me see. Let's see. The Cragor Beast is at 9. I'm at 8. This is what I should have held that plus 5 strike for, right? A precise strike. I'm going to travel again. Got plus 1 to my travel. My boots give me a plus 2, so that's a plus 3, total of a 5. And I can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Flooded Plains. The Flooded Plains. Let's see. One page too many. All right, here we go. Bottom right corner. The flooded plains. If you would pass through the flooded plains while traveling, you must stop at the flooded plains. Ignore this effect if you have the flying ability. Well, that's where I was going anyway, so that's convenient. An orc never had it so easy. So that's all I can do there for now. See, time is just burning down on me. That was travel. I really wish I had rolled an encounter on that travel die. So there's nothing else for me to do for recovery. 7. Nothing for me to do during preparation. And I'm going to do an explore while I'm here. This is not a city, so I can do an explore. Pardon me. So there is no specific thing for exploring here at the explore location. So I am going to play as I can because I am doing the explore phase. This goes an encounter may only be using this now. Putting that back. What is this encounter? A magical beast. Nature's nemesis. Yeah, +2 treasure. +2 treasure rewards if I defeat this. 3 experience. This is almost as tough as the Kragor beast. 9. Magical items, weapons, and armor do not apply. Holy shnikey. Oh, magical items, weapons, and armor. I do not have anything magical. Whew. Okay. I do take it that means all magical, like magical items, magical weapons, magical armor. So otherwise, this would be really tough to beat unless you have even with a precise shot +5 against a 9. So I'm assuming that means magical. Oh, look at this! The next encounter card is it's a quest. Okay. So my XP is at 5, so I'm still at +1. So in 6 to 10, I'll have a +2. I have a 4 base, 5, 6. Why is that up to 8? A 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be at 7. That still doesn't affect the last combat roll. Okay, again, they're yellow. Always they are yellow. I'm white. This thing is a 9. I have a 7. Oh, nice. Okay, 17 and 13. I took the win on that one. So there's going to be 3. 1, 2, 3. And 2 reward cards. Aura's Blessed Water. Goes in an item slot. Gain +5 combat against demon and undead creatures for the turn. Or use to remove 1 curse from any player. Destroy after use. All right, this goes here. Did I put this in? Wait, I put this in as soon as I got it last time, didn't I? Well, it still doesn't matter because I would have done it at the recovery and or the preparation phase anyway. But just note that should go in my hand like this does. Now, the second item is a holy symbol. Gain +2 against Demons and undead creatures. Discard this to destroy a curse. Destroy this card from play. Gain +5 combat for 1 roll. Those are my 2 rewards for battling the nature's nemesis. And that's a monstrosity. Monstrosity. Oh, what happened here? Animal. Well, this guy's a humanoid. I get a +2 against him. 16 combat. He's down here. Okay. Now to the recovery phase. Play any number of reward cards. So I'll play these. The holy symbol. Oh, no, I can't play the holy symbol because it has the priest symbol on it. But the blessed water does not. So I can play the blessed water. And this is in my hand. And so I won't be able to gain the +2 against demon and undead creature from the holy symbol. But I could destroy this card from play and gain a +5 combat for 1 roll. Or sell it for 5. Cool. 8. Unless I already missed one. Nothing to do during the preparation phase. I'm sitting on 20 gold. So we are going to move to the adventure phase. Let's see if I was wasting my time or not before I even go there. There was some place I wanted to go check out. Yeah, okay. So I have a 2 movement. +2 at the boots is 4. 1, 2, 3 to Xer. Get an extra move if I want or need, but I don't. Upon entering Xer, the first time you visit the location, if you are a fighter class, you gain +2 experience and draw 1 reward card. That makes me 10. And I'm going to flip. Oh, I have to do this in the recovery phase. Sorry, I won't be able to do this yet. As long as I don't lose experience before my recovery phase, I will be flipping over to a zealot. Nope, sorry, I'm still a barbarian at the moment. And it said 2 reward cards, didn't it? Nope, 1 reward card. 2 experience and 1 reward. Potion of Speed. Gain 2 combat for the turn. Gain 2 movement for the turn. Oh, that's flee. Sorry, gain 2 flee for the moment and then 2 movement for the turn. Destroy after use. We'll be equipping that. And it itself is worth 2. Just equipping it is worth 2. After I use it, it could give me the other +2. That's feels like I'm on a monster hunt now. All right. That was my travel. So my recovery phase, play any number of reward cards. I will play my Potion of Speed. Give me a 9. Right, because I have a 4. XP is 10. Which means I'm at +2. So 4, 2, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10 combat. Now also for my recovery phase, I'm going to change to the advanced class. Because I have 10 or more experience. I have 10. So now we get to change from the Barbarian. And I completely forgot to use the Berserker Rage. Well, that would have made me lose XP. So maybe that's good that I waited till I advanced before I do something like that. Because now I have Undying Rage. +2 against humanoid creatures and +3 against quest creatures. So this guy down here, I got a +5 against because he's a humanoid and a quest creature. Guess who my first kill just very well may be? Discard your hand. If you would lose a round of combat, win it instead. You do not gain any cards from the victory and gain only half the experience rounded up. But it's +6. +6. So 6 and 2 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is now my combat. Nice. And I can make it a 14 for one shot if I destroy my potion. Okay, who's this big guy with the horns I'm right next to? I think he's a little out of my league at the moment. Yeah, he's 23 combat. He's well out of my league. But now that guy there in the jungles. Oh, the jungle worm. He's got a 12 bonus, same as me. Same as me. 15. Got a 16. I'm trying to figure out who to take down. So I got to start taking people down. 12. 12, 13, 14. 15, 16. I can get a +19 against any humanoid quest creature. Gives me a 3-point advantage over Kronig, the ice giant. Okay, well, let's not get cocky. There's no reason why I can't take him, but let's go back to the original plan. Okay, so I got all of that equipped now for the recovery phase. Going into number 9. Preparation phase. Nothing I need to prepare for. So I have 2 movement. My boots are giving me an additional +2. And, oh, I'm going to have an encounter. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the encounter die. Oh, yeah, these Reptosaurs. I think I remember having problems with them. 4 experience. They're 11 combat. You get a treasure. Oh, get an adventure card. Lose 3 XP if they defeat me. You must battle Raptosaurus for 3 rounds of combat. If you win 2 of the rounds, you earn victory. Nice. Okay. Well, let's try to take on these Reptosaurs. I only have a 1-point advantage. Wow, I have a better chance trying to fight Kronig. It's not humanoid. It is not quest. Discard your hand. You would lose a round of combat. Win it instead. So I would lose these 2 because that's my hand. That's my hand. Well, I'm not gonna let you all down. Let's do this. So the Raptosaurus has an 11, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Could destroy this for 14. All right. They're always yellow. 14 and 11. Oh, 18 against their 12. Okay, so 1 treasure and 1 adventure card. I'm going to gain 4 experience. That thing goes up to 14. 1 reward card. Scroll of Teleportation. You may use this at any beginning of your adventure phases. If you do, skip the rest of that phase and travel to any location on the map. I did not use my rage, so I still have those in hand. And then an adventure card. Wealth of Knowledge. Player of your choice gains 3 experience. It's an event. 4 out of 5 card hand. So also, by the way, I'm at 14 now. 11 to 15 is plus 3. So 6, 9, 10, 11. I lost some points there with that, right? So 6, 9, 10, 11. Losing that equipment and that card that was giving me, whatever it was. Maybe I miscalculated before. Well enough. And next we're going to move. Oops, that was 9. That was 9. I played the encounter card. So now, recovery phase. I will play the event, gain 3 experience. 1, 2, 3, putting me at 17, which gives me plus 4, 10, 11, 12. And the Scroll of Teleportation. It might come in handy if I need to get somewhere for a last-minute fight or something right away. And now the next phase, we're at 10. Nothing to play. So let's take a move. Still think I have a pretty good shot at Cragor, I think. Oh, wait, here he is. Cragor is a 16. Add your XP if the results is less than 20. This is a good time to fight him. 16, that said. Maybe a fight before I get to him. So I'm going to travel. Oh, and there's an encounter. So that's 2. You know, I've been adding that rune the whole time. That's escape. That's escape. I didn't take me this long to realize that. I apologize. So 2 movement. 1, 2. I've been trying to go to most places slow anyway. And I'm having an encounter here. A zombie horde. I will be cursed if I am defeated by them. You gain plus 3 escape against the zombie horde. My boots will be a plus 5, but Yotan needs not to escape this. Unless Oh, wait, did he roll a 1 on something? No, he didn't. They did. 1 is always a critical failure for the player, not the monsters. So again, they're yellow. 7 versus 8. See, normally you'd think that's really close, but they have a +5, which gives them a 12, and I have a 12 with that 8 making it a 20. So I'm going to gain 1 treasure and 5 gold, because as we all know, zombies carry money on them. I'll take one of these 5s. One of these 5s back and take another 10. And then I'm going to get 1 reward card. Sword of Exa. Ooh. You may use this weapon as a 1 or 2-handed weapon. When used two-handed, you gain a +1 to your combat roll. So that 2 becomes a 3. If you roll a 10 on your combat roll, you gain a +2 for that roll. I have no weapons in my hand. He's been fighting barehanded, this barbarian. He's been grabbing and breaking these monsters. Now he's found a sword on one of the zombie bodies. Actually, it was like impaled in the zombie. So he's going to take that, use that for himself. As soon as I get to the recovery phase in a moment, which I'm at now, there's, I get 3, I get 1. Oh, I get 1 here, 18. And that's it. Now the recovery phase, I'm going to equip this as a 2-handed weapon. 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14, 19. $19, 24. 26. I could have a total of 26 dice to take on Kragor. Okay, round 11. 4 left if I want to be a true legend of Novus. I'm going to make a roll. And that is an extra bonus. So that's 3 I can move up to. I'm going to move 1, 2. Do I want to take that last one? Yes. I'll go here to the Crystal Caves, where the Krakow Beast is. No, not yet. I'm going to stop at the Ice River again. Yeah. So that travel. Nothing for recovery. Damn it. So 12. Time marches on. Going to explore. No adventure deck. Small treasure. That's not what I wanted. Number 5. I don't want money. Oh yeah, and the +5 with my Undying Rage. All right, yeah, destroy this card for 5. I would still have my Rage. Oh, yeah, okay. Recovery phase, nothing. 13. Preparation phase, nothing. Oh, that was 13. So now we're going to move into the Crystal Caverns. And we get to face off against the Kragor Beast. Weather conditions. The result of this roll is the amount that your combat is reduced for the battle, minus any escape bonuses you have when you roll. Well, I have +2. Remember, they're always yellow. Ha! And it doesn't say like minimum of one, so there is no negatives in this battle. Non-magical weapons have no combat. Oh, I did not realize that before. I jumped into this too fast. Well, non-magical, non-magical. The Sword of Exile is a blessed weapon, so that's really all I have. That's okay. I can still make this happen because it's got 9. I've got 12. No, I don't have 12. Minus 1 minus 2. 14. I'm at 12 now, right? 6. I'm at 18. So 6, 4 is 10. 11, 12, 13. I'm using it two-handed. 13. I'm at 13 right now for this combat. So 9. As long as yellow doesn't come up 4 or higher. Or you know what? Could destroy this. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to destroy this for an extra +5 just to play it safe. 6, 10, 15, 18. 18 and 4 is what? 22. 9 and 8 is 17. So the Kragor beast was destroyed. Victory obtain the Kragor shield. We gain 3 experience. 1, 2, 3, putting me at 21, which now I'm maxed out at +5 on my combat. So that's an 11. 14, 15, 16 is where my normal combat is right now. So victory, obtain the Kragor shield. I believe I should have taken that out. That's probably lost in here somewhere. So let's find the Kragor shield and then start taking down the rest of these, or 2 more of these quest monsters. There's a large shield, not quite the same thing. Aha, the Kragor shield. Now, so you see that there's no chicanery afoot. Recovery phase. This is now going to be a one-handed weapon. This is going down by 1 to 15, but this is a +2, so that's 17. Whenever you roll a combat die, you may choose to add up to 2 to the roll, and you do not suffer tragic fails. Why would you not? There's no like negative. It's not like, oh, well, you take 2, but you lose this. No, it's just whenever you roll, you can choose. So that's pretty much always going to be a +4 then instead of a +2 for the Kragor shield. Oh, wait. Cannot equip heavy armor. Kragor shield is heavy armor, so I cannot equip this. Go back down to 16. So it's now a two-handed weapon. Oh, okay. 50, I got 75. I mean, I'm at the point now where I don't even need to buy experience. But I could use the money to other things like buying adventure cards or reward cards, 25 each. That's what I'll do next time I'm in a city area. Okay, so the Kragor beast is no more. Going on to the preparation phase. Next is the jungle worm. Add your XP if the result is less than 15. Move to the tropics of Dalamar. Your turn ends. Oh, it moves you all the way over to here. From here to here. It's less than 15. Well, I don't have to worry about that. My XP is 21. So, but you can always roll a 1 and fail. 1 in 10 chance. All right. Yeah, so let's do this. So I just advanced that, right? I just advanced that to 14, preparation phase. Nothing going on for me to prepare. So the travel phase, I want to try to get up to the jungles of Wakan. So I have a 2 movement. I'm only going to move 1 space. I gotta move 1 space because I don't want to get caught in the ice river and my bonuses. You know what? I will take that chance. It's gonna be at a -2. Let me double check that. -2 for any combat right now there at the ice river, not ice flow. Yeah, -2. I think I can handle a -2 since I'm at 16. Yeah. So let's see what this encounter is. More zombies. Okay. Nothing immediate. If I get defeated by them, there's a curse. As always, they're yellow. 2, 5 is 7. 4, 16 is 20. So I'm going to gain 5 more gold because these were all bankers, obviously. Oh, and there go my chits. Okay. The dogs won't bother them. Let's make sure I can get a 5. Where's a 5? Okay. Little itty bitty 5 causing all this problems. There we go. If we get another 5, I'm just going to turn one in and take a 10. Make it easier for me. I'm going to pick up what I can right at my feet. The 20-sided mutts are good. They usually don't chew on things. Usually. I didn't say always. So, I got my reward. My reward. The Ring of the Elements. Discard to gain +2 combat. You may perform this action twice per turn. Discard a card. Misread that. Okay. So now for preparation, I will put this in a slot up here. It's an item slot. These can't be equipped by me. This is heavy armor. This is for thieves only. So there goes my last chance to be the #1 Legend of Novus. This is round 15. I only have 1 quest beast. I need 2 more. And then I need a quest. I don't know if this counts. Does that count as a quest? All right, because it does it have that symbol? Let me see what that symbol means. Quest creature battle. No, it doesn't say event. So no, that doesn't count for my quest event. Okay, so 15. Let's see how bad this gets. Oh, is that what I just did? Yeah, that's what I just did. See, I get sidetracked very easily. It was the zombies. It's back more or less where it was here. So now we move on to 16. Another encounter. 1, 2. That's why I had a -2. I still blew him out of the water. The Ridges of Kadar. I don't think I've stopped here yet, have I? Oh, here we go. Pardon me. Top right. If you face an encounter on a turn in which you traveled to or past Ridges of Kadar, you gain a +2 combat to all rolls that turn. Oh, cool. Using the shifting sand patterns or something to your advantage. Huh. Okay. That's all I can do. $17. I'm going to have an encounter. I mean, explore. Did I just do that wrong? And have I been doing that wrong? It's supposed to be the adventure deck. So since I saw this. Okay, so I made that mistake a few times already. If you still put up with me this long, then you'll see I have caught it. Sorry, adventure. Small treasure. 5. I'll take 5 back. And one of these 10s. 15. The other 10. I'll just take a 25. All right. Did not really want that, but would rather have had something happen. You know what? I did do that wrong. Because if you have not faced an encounter this turn. See, I did that. I did that right. Because I didn't have an encounter. So 15, 10, 5. Take that back. Yeah, see, that's it. So encounter. A wild hograt. Hograt. You heard that right. This is an animal. I don't have anything specific bonus on that. If you are defeated, attach this card to an empty skill slot as a curse. Oh, skill slots. I haven't gotten any skills yet, but that's where they go. So curses take away from your skills. So I guess right now I'm technically cursed in a sense since I've played this entire game with no skill. Okay, there's a 7. Let me double check this. 6, 5, that's 11, 14, 15, 16. Yep. Yellow versus my white. Oh, that's an automatic failure, but I'm going to use my luck to re-roll. You son of a... All right. That's taking up a skill slot now. I lose 1 experience, which means I also lose 1 of my combat values. This is now at 20, not over 21. Cursed. Damn it. Look at all these things I defeated. I defeated the Kragor Beast, and yet a wild hograt just hurt me. Damn it. Okay, nothing to do for the recovery phase. 18, nothing to do for the preparation phase. Let's roll travel dice. And it is an encounter. So I'm going to move 1, 2, draw the encounter card. A Manticore. Stinging Spikes. Add your XP. The result is less than 15. You must roll 2 combat dice for your escape. And in combat rolls this battle, take the lesser of the 2. Okay, unless I roll a 1. So my XP is 20. It was not 3 1s in a row. Thank you. Okay, so I dodged the stinging spikes. So it is flying. It has a 9 combat value against my 15. That means I have a 6-point advantage. This is a monstrosity, not a demon or undead. So I have to take this 6 points. So if yellow comes up 6 or higher, basically I lose. If the white comes up a 1, I lose. Oh, I think I lost. So 6 and 9 is 15. Oh, no, I didn't. What did I think I did? I had that math all wrong in my head. I have a 15. And I rolled a 4. 19. So I did win. So I'm going to gain 2 dolph. I'm going to gain 4 experience. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to knock this back up to 16 for me. I'm going to gain 50. A 50 gold piece spot. That's nice. And 2 reward cards. A mace. If you're a cleric, you gain an additional +1. I'm at 4 cards in my hand. You can hold 5 if I've been right this whole time. Yeah, I don't really need that blunt weapon at all. I'm already using a much better weapon as 2 hands. If I use it as 3, I have a +2 instead of a +3 instead of a +2. If I use it as 1 hand with the mace as 1, that's still going to be, it's no different. So I like the visual better. And anything else? No. All right, the end. I've been forgetting. So nothing for the recovery phase. 19. So I'm going to turn this in for 5 gold. Take that. Need the 10. Take 5. And roll. Extra 1. I don't need that. 1, 2. The jungles of Wakan. Okay. So if this rolls a 1, I will suffer from being swallowed and regurgitated. No, I was not swallowed and regurgitated. And your XP, the result is less than 15. Move to the tropics of Dalamar. Your turn ends. If you are swallowed or defeated, you may not battle Jorgun again. Yeah, you shook up. You've gone through a digestive system. That messed me up too. All right, so let's see what will happen here. And I made a major mistake with this. Did you catch it? It's supposed to be 3 rounds of combat. Supposed to be 3 rounds of combat. So let's fix that with this. First round of combat. He has a 12 bonus, this monstrosity. I have a 16, I believe. It's 11, 14, 15, 16. 16. Okay. I have a +4 bonus. And I'm going to use Undying Rage. No, well, not yet. So, okay, so I got a 16. It has a 12. That's a 4-point difference. So I have a +0. Yellow has a +4. That's not what I wanted to see. So 1 win to the Jungle Worm. Second. Oh, really? Oh. I have been swallowed, defeated by... I've been defeated by it. Holy shoot. It defeated the mighty Yotan. Yeah. And it says that if you are defeated, you may not battle Jurgan again. Okay. The battle with the quest creature is fought in multiple rounds until either a player or the creature has won twice. Afterwards, the victory or defeat rules apply. So the defeat rules... Really? That's it? And lose 2 experience. Let's make it 22. But I may not battle him again. So he's off the board. I maybe should have used my rage. Nothing to do at the end. So now we're at, was that 19, right? So we're at 20 now. Nope. Oh, we got a treasure. So I'm going 1, 2 to Ark Island. Dagger of Venom. When you win a round of combat, your opponent suffers -3 combat for the rest of the battle. Cool. Now, Ark Island. Ark Island awaits. Top right. Encounters cannot be played on Ark Island. If you draw an encounter card while on or traveling through Ark Island, instead draw another card from the adventure deck. Then place the encounter event on top of the deck. Okay. While on traveling through, I'm on. Did not travel through. I will explore. That's what I will do. I will explore. I'm going to draw an adventure card. Rare treasure may be redeemed for 50 gold pieces at the end of your turn. And through the recovery phase, which is the end of my turn. So we'll turn this in. I'll gain another 50, a couple of 25s. And then preparation phase. Oh, this thing keeps sliding on me. It's really 21 already? Nothing to prepare. Well, actually, wait a second. Yeah, I'm going to use the Sword of Exer as a one-handed weapon, giving me a +2. Was +3. Using it as two hands. I'm using it as one-handed +2. I use this as another +2. So 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 is my current combat. Nope, that was it. Okay, so 22. An encounter. One to the Tropics of Dalamar. Having an encounter. A shadow demon. 9 combat dice. It's flying. It's worth 4 experience and 2 treasures. Shadow Smoke. Add your XP to the roll. Okay, so if I roll a 1, which I've done plenty of times already, but not this time. Okay, so it has a 9 versus my 17. Yellow for him. Nope. That's good for me. Another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Staff of Maelstrom. For wizards, I cannot use it. You may destroy the staff to win 1 round of combat. I like that, though. Oh, and my second card, a Potion of Invisibility. Gain 3 combat for the turn. You may choose to flee a battle at any time without rolling. Oh, that's cool. Put that up there. That's my handle size. So yeah, I'm going to equip this up here. It's another +3. 1, 2, 3. I'm at +20. +23. And a +1 movement. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going right up here. So 2 turns left in the game. Let's try to do something big, right? Let's look for this demon. Wow, I'm just going right over the Lich Lord. Oh, this guy is right under the dragon. Wow. Right before the dragon. Okay. Ooh, 23. Yeah, this is I got tricks though. I got tricks. Add your XP. If the result is less than 23, you must discard all the cards from your hand. So it's 20, so I need to roll 3 or higher on the white die. Please, 3 or higher. Odds are in my favor, I think. Come on. Yes, they were. If successful, then you discard all the cards in your hand, then you must make an escape roll. If successful, the battle ends. Move your player or marker to exile. Okay, so I did not roll less than that. So, turn 1 out of a potential 3 combats. Okay, so this is how I'm going to do it. This is a demon. Blessed water. I will destroy this for +5. This reward card. +5 against demons and undead. 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 28 by destroying that. I think if it rolls 5 or higher on the yellow, it's got me. Oh, 4 and 4 is 8. Yeah, so I beat it for the first round of combat. Second round of combat. Again, it was a 28, 23, so it's 5. 2 rounds of combat. I defeated Asmakai, the mind-crushing demon. And my reward for that is going to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't remember if you're allowed to go over or not. 4 treasures, full plate mail armor, scroll of knowledge, a flail, and rogue's mail, light armor. All right, so for recovery phase, I'm going to change out the armor. It's heavy armor. Equip scroll of knowledge. Let's see. And I'm going to have to get rid of crap. Get rid of the mace. And this. 5 cards. These rewards. Get rid of. Preparation phase. I am going to purchase an adventure card in my preparation phase. It's an encounter. Now that I have defeated, I think I can have an encounter here. The Demonic Temple of Sikh. Explore. When you explore here, each other player may discard a card from their hand. The guy must be... Okay, so... And I'm going to use Scroll of Teleportation. Scroll of Teleportation to get me to the forest. Of Delusion. 25th and last turn. I shall battle Sistos the Scorpion Spider. Add your XP. The result is less than 25. You must destroy one equipped reward card. I have, I was looking at that before, not this. The mistake. So if I roll a 1, which I did not. As a 15, I have a 20. Oh, wait, do I hold on. 6. 5 is 11. 12, 13, 16, 18, 19. How did I get one less? Oh, has I destroyed something? I will discard this for another 2, as it says you can do. That's 21. So I have a 6-point advantage over his yellow die. I had a 6-point advantage. I rolled 1 higher to begin with. So first round of combat goes to me. Second round of combat, I'm at 2 less. 19, that's 25 versus 20. 2 rounds of combat go to me. So the last and 25th round of combat, I got my 3rd quest beast in. Got me 4 more experience. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 3 rewards. Cloak of Concealment. Small Shield. And the Great Druid Armor. And drop this. Yeah, after I couldn't do that. All right, so drop that. 15s. Get rid of this 10, get rid of this 5. I'm just being very particular here. These are all rewards. Discarding down to 5. So not that money counts as anything, but he'll literally be selling all of this if he was going to town after this. Another 50, 25, that's 75, 80, 90, 100, and it's like another 115. But that doesn't matter because he didn't get a quest. He didn't get a quest event. None came up. That's happened to me a lot in the past, actually. Playing a one-player game and a quest event just never... There's like 7 of them in the deck, and I had not drawn one of them from the adventure. One of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 adventure cards is all I had a chance to draw going the full 25 rounds. And that did not give enough time for one of the 7 adventure cards to come out of this big deck. That's at least the second time that's happened to me, but I feel like it's the third. I have to double check, see about that. But anyway, I have fun playing this game every single time. I love this. This is one of my favorite world exploration games, fantasy-based. It really has become one of my favorite fantasy games, period, since it's been released by Fundamental Games. And I can't wait to see expansions for this. Must see expansions for this. And I'd like to see a psionic class. Come on, Wes. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for watching this and experiencing this with me. A couple of mistakes I caught later on. So if you watched the video long enough, you would have heard that I caught myself. And I probably made another mistake or 2 here or there. I always do. In fact, I think I'm becoming infamous, famous for the mistakes that I make. But I have so much fun! All right, everyone, thank you very much. I'm your buddy Big Giant and G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and I am out of here.